Hey guys, Wildrum here, and yep, I spent another stupid number of hours making that intro. But you know what? I'm very happy with how it turned out. Before we go any further, I want to say a massive thank you to all of you who have subscribed. I especially appreciate all this positive support I've been getting recently in the comment section and in Discord. I'm getting really close to the 1k milestone, which I never expected to reach when starting this channel. And so, if you aren't already, it would mean a huge amount if you subscribed and helped me reach that goal. The Hannibal is a beast of a solo duo base, requiring a bare minimum of 31 rockets to reach the tool cupboard from any raid path while keeping a very low upkeep of just over 3k frags and 40 high quality a day, making this the most efficient base on my channel. The Hannibal can be expanded from a starter at whatever pace you like, and you can make upgrades as you progress throughout the wipe, making it a perfect go-to base for you and a buddy. I've spent a lot of time testing and perfecting this base, so I really hope you enjoy it. The Hannibal is completely free of any suicide bunkers, and instead uses just a simple roof seal bunker. This base is all about efficiency, so with that in mind I've chosen to not add a shooting floor. However, there is still roof access, as helicopters are very important in current Rust. I've also included an oil refinery within the base, as often solos and duos want to stay under the radar, so building a compound may not be ideal. Now that's all the admin stuff out the way. If you like the look of the base, stick around for the build. I've tried to keep it as slow and clear as possible, so it should be simple to follow. Now we get on to the build. The starter is quite cheap, just 2 triangles and a square. Bear in mind that since we use a wall frame, this means you're going to have to craft a double wooden door as you start. Place the tool cupboard in the corner. Now you can place 2 furnaces and your large box. Once you've gone out and farmed a little bit more stone, you can upgrade your starter. Place another triangle and square foundation. You can now place your tier 1 in the triangle. You can now move your furnaces to the outside square. Now it's time to redesign the loot room. Pick up the wooden door and upgrade the wall frame to sheet metal. Now place your garage door. The box placement in this loot room can be tricky. I use this twig wall to line up my boxes. This may take a lot of attempts, but you should get there in the end. If it doesn't quite fit, you may have to pick up a box and try it again. Keep going until you can fit them all perfectly. Almost. Perfect. After a little bit of adjustment, I was able to get it. Now, head outside, place a triangle, a half wall, and then another triangle. You can upgrade the triangle to wood, and now repeat the same thing. Place twig to help line up the boxes, and then you're going to place 2 boxes on this top triangle. Now that's done, you can remove the twig and replace it with a wall frame. By this point, you should have cooked up enough metal in your furnaces to upgrade these 2 triangles all metal. Place your sleeping bag and campfire first, and then a second wall frame. Now it's time for another airlock. Head outside and place a triangle foundation and then walls 1 high. Place a furnace to get up. Now place half walls above the triangle. Place 2 more half walls and another triangle. And now a frame and a double door. This is going to act as your new front entrance. And that's part 1 of the base done. What you now need to focus on is cooking up metal and farming stone in order to expand your base and get it in its final form. As you're cooking metal, you can start to upgrade your core. By the end, you want all of this core to be sheet metal. Now, head outside next to the second loot room, place a triangle foundation, and this is very important, place a triangle halfway up the wall. You can now close off this part of the honeycomb. If you're wondering why we need the triangle, this is what allows us to clip the bunker. As you can see, we can now clip a floor onto the triangle through the wall, and then place a roof on top. To seal the bunker, simply upgrade the roof. To open the bunker, all you have to do is clear the twig. As quick as possible, we're going to want to increase the protection to the tool cupboard. To do this, we're going to add a layer of sheet metal honeycomb outside. We also want to add some honeycomb outside the main loot room as well. Now from the sides, it's 16 rockets to tool cupboard, but from above it's still 8. To counter this, we're going to place honeycomb above the TC. Great, now it's 16 rockets. To take it even further, we're going to start upgrading our core to high qual. The whole core doesn't need to be high qual, and it doesn't need to all happen at once. This can happen throughout the wipe. It's very important that you upgrade the 2 triangles from the tool cupboard to high qual as quick as possible. The main loot room and the triangle next to it can be upgraded to high qual later on throughout the wipe. Now that the interior of the core is high qual, it's 23 rockets to tool cupboard. But I wanted to take it further. I wanted 31. So to do this, we're going to add another layer of sheet metal honeycomb. Now that it's 31 rocket protection from the sides, we also need to protect the tool cupboard from above. To do this, we're going to add 2 triangles on the second floor. And then finally, 2 triangle honeycomb on the top floor. This protects raiding from straight above. Perfect. Now from any direction from the outside of the base, it's going to take 31 rockets. Now we're going to work on our main entrance. On these 2 triangle foundations, upgrade them all to sheet metal. We also want to honeycomb the other side of our chute, so we're going to place another sheet metal honeycomb. Remember to add the triangles on the ceiling. Place your oil refinery in the gap, and then place a window frame in front of it. Seal off the honeycomb with 1 sheet metal wall, and then the outside can be stone. Extend by another 2 triangle foundations. And then add another layer of honeycomb. Extend the honeycomb to the second floor as well. On the second floor, the outside walls can be stone. Place 1 more triangle foundation, and then 2 single door frames. Some people like to use shop fronts, but I prefer to use window frames, as you can place shutters and stop people from looking in. Place 2 wall frames, and then all your doors. Place a furnace to access your second floor. Now it's time to seal off your second floor. Place walls all the way around and upgrade them all to sheet metal. Leave the ceiling above the furnace empty. This is how we're going to access our roof. Place some more wall frames and garage doors. Finish your stone honeycomb. Perfect. I wanted to make it a minimum of 12 rockets to reach the second floor, so we're going to add stone honeycomb to the roof as well. This way, to access the second floor, you have to go through at least one stone layer and one layer of sheet metal, making it 12 rockets. Place your garage doors, and 3 shotgun traps. Draining these is next to impossible. Finish your second floor with lots more garage doors. And you can place shelves here. Later, once you've got your tier 3, you can place your tier 3 instead. The way you design your second floor is completely up to you. You could swap one of the loot rooms with beds, for example. And that's the build. For some final touches, you could add metal barricades all around the roof to stop people from laddering up easily. If you enjoyed the build, make sure you drop a like if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. William, out.